Good morning, students. Today we are going to start remaining part of the lesson, the doctor's word. There was a one doctor whose name was Dr. Raman. He was a very famous doctor. His opinion was very valued there because he didn't tell lie in front of the patient. He was thinking that nature would reveal the reality in front of them one day. That's why he didn't want to tell the lie to the people. He had a one friend whose name was Gopal. His friendship was classic friendship. One day he came to know about the condition of Gopal. He was very shocked and suddenly he rushed towards the Gopal's house. When he reached the Gopal's house and he had seen the condition, he was very sad and he decided to do the operation of the Gopal. When Gopal's wife listened that decision, she was very shocked and sad. She tried to ask some questions to Dr. Raman, but Dr. Raman didn't give any answer of her question and he had done the operation there. After the operation, what happened there? That we will see through this lesson, the doctor's word. At about 8 in the evening, the patient opened his eyes and stirred slightly in bed. The assistant was overjoyed. He exclaimed enthusiastically. Enthusiastically means with a lot of excitement. Sir, he will pull through. Through means get better after a serious illness. From these lines, we can understand at about 8 in the evening, Gopal opened his eyes and stirred slightly in bed. When assistant had seen this thing, he was happy. He exclaimed enthusiastically. It means he said with a lot of excitement to Dr. Raman, he will pull through. It means Gopal was improving there or he was better there. The doctor looked at him coldly and whispered, I would give anything to see him through but the heart. When Dr. Raman listened the words of assistant, he was not fully happy because he knew the condition of Gopal. He was very worried about the heart of the Gopal. The pulse has improved, sir. Assistant said Gopal's pulse were improved there. Well, well, replied the doctor, don't trust it. It is only a false flash up. Here, false flash up means misleading sign that the patient had recovered, very common in these cases. Dr. Raman said to the assistant he should not trust on that pulse because they were not correct. They were giving the wrong sign to them. Again he said such type of things happened in these cases. He ruminated. Here ruminated means thought deeply for a while and added, if the pulse will keep up till 8 in the morning, it will go on for the next 40 years. But I doubt very much if we shall see anything of it at all after tonight. Dr. Raman was thinking there deeply and he added some words there. He said to the assistant, if Gopal keep up till 8 in the morning, it means if his condition was good till 8 in the morning or if he was improving there till 8 in the morning, then definitely he would go on for the next 40 years. It means he lived there for 40 years. But he had the doubt, he was not sure there. He sent away the assistant and sat beside the patient. At about 11, the patient opened his eyes and smiled at his friend. He sent back his assistant and he himself sat beside the Gopal's bed. At about 11, Gopal had opened his eyes and he had seen towards Dr. Raman. He showed a slight improvement. He was able to take in a little food. Gopal's condition was little bit good. He had taken some food. A great feeling of relief and joy went through the household. When Gopal's family had seen his condition that was improving there, or he had taken the food, then they felt very happy. They were relaxed there. They sauntered around the doctor and poured out their gratitude. Everybody were standing around the Dr. Raman and they were giving the thanks to Dr. Raman. He sat in his seat beside the bed, gazing sternly at the patient's face, hardly showing any sign of hearing what they were saying to him. Dr. Raman sat beside Gopal's bed and he was continuously watching to the Gopal, and he was showing any sign of hearing what they were saying to him. The sick man's wife asked, "Is he now out of danger?" Without turning his head, the doctor said, "Give glucose and brandy every 40 minutes. A couple of spoons will do." Then Gopal's wife asked Dr. Raman about his condition. But Dr. Raman avoided the answer of Gopal's wife and he asked for glucose and brandy every 40 minutes for the Gopal. The lady went away to the kitchen. She felt restless. She felt she must know the truth, whatever it was. When Gopal's wife had seen Dr. Raman didn't give the answer to her, he tried to hide the answer from her. That time she was very worried because she wanted to know the truth about Gopal's condition. Why was the great man so evasive? Here, evasive means not willing to give clear answer. She was thinking why Dr. Raman was not giving the clear answer to her, why he was hiding the answer from her. The suspense was unbearable, and that suspense or that questions were very unbearable for Gopal's wife. Perhaps he could not speak so near the patient's bed. They couldn't talk in front of the Gopal. She beckoned to him from the kitchen doorway. The doctor rose and went over. After some time, she went back. She went back, and Dr. Ramas also went there. The doctor rose and went over. She asked, "What about him now? How is he?" The doctor bit his lips and replied, looking at the door, "Don't get excited unless you must know about it. Don't ask now." Gopal's wife asked about his condition to Dr. Raman, but he didn't give any answer to her. Her eyes opened wide in terror. When he didn't give any answer, then her eyes opened wide in terror. She clasped her hands together and implored. Implored means begged. She clasped her hand and she was begging in front of the Dr. Raman. "Tell me the truth." The doctor replied, "I would rather not talk to you now." She asked for the truth to the Dr. Raman, but Dr. Raman didn't give any answer to her. He said she should not ask anything to him now. He turned round and went back to his chair. Again Dr. Raman sat on his chair. A terrible wailing shot through the still house. Here, terrible wailing means loud crying. The patient stared and looked about in bewilderment. Here, bewilderment means confusion. Gopal's wife started crying there. So when she was crying, that time Gopal was very confused. The doctor got up again, went over to the kitchen door, drew it in securely and shut off the wailing. Dr. Raman listened the voice of Gopal's wife. He went there and he tried to silence to Gopal's wife. When the doctor resumed his seat, the patient asked in the faintest whisper possible. Again Dr. Raman sat in his chair. That time Gopal asked something in a very slow voice to the Dr. Raman. "Is that someone crying?" Gopal said. anyone is there who was crying there? The doctor advised, don't excite yourself, you mustn't talk. Doctor said to the Gopal, he should not talk there, he should relax there. He felt the pulse, it was already agitated by the excursion. The patient asked, am I going? Then Gopal said to the Dr. Raman, am I going? मतलब यहाँ गोपाल डॉक्टर रमन को पूछना चाहता है कि वो मरने वाला है क्या, क्योंकि वो भी डॉक्टर रमन से सच जानना चाहता था कि आखिर उसके साथ क्या होने वाला है, क्या वो जिंदा रहने वाला है या वो मरने वाला है. डोंट हाइड इट फ्रॉम मी, गोपाल सेड. ही शुड नॉट हाइड द ट्रूथ फ्रॉम हिम. द डॉक्टर मेड अ deprecating noise. Here, a deprecating means expressing disapproval, and sat back in his chair. Doctor had shown disapproval there, and again he sat back in his chair. He had never faced a situation like this. Whatever situation Dr. Raman was facing there, like that situation he never faced in his life. चिल्ड्रन, हमको पता है कि डॉक्टर रमन कभी झूठ नहीं बोलते थे, लेकिन इस बार वो क्या कहे ये उन्हें समझ में नहीं आ रहा था, क्योंकि उनके जो बेस्ट फ्रेंड थे गोपाल, उनकी कंडीशन बिल्कुल भी ठीक नहीं थी. ना वो उनको सच बता सकते थे, ना वो उनसे झूठ बोल सकते थे, क्योंकि झूठ बोलना डॉक्टर रमन का नेचर नहीं था. इसीलिए उनके सामने एक बहुत बड़ी दुविधा थी कि वो क्या करे या क्या ना करे. और इसीलिए यहाँ राइटर कह रहे हैं कि जो सिचुएशन डॉक्टर रमन अभी फेस कर रहे हैं, ऐसी सिचुएशन उन्होंने कभी अपनी लाइफ में फेस नहीं की थी. It was not in his nature to whitewash. Yes, that was not the nature of Dr. Raman. People attach great value to his word because of that. People were giving a lot of importance to the Dr. Raman's decision because they knew very well that Dr. Raman never told lie with them. He stole a look at the other. The patient motioned a finger to draw him nearer and whispered. Then Gopal moved his finger and he tried to ask to Dr. Raman, I must know how long I am going to last. Gopal said he must know about his life, how long he was living there. गोपाल ने डॉक्टर रमन से कहा कि उसे पता होना चाहिए कि वो कितने दिन या कितने साल वहाँ जिंदा रहने वाला है. ये सच्चाई के बारे में उसे डॉक्टर रमन ने सच में बताना चाहिए. आई मस्ट साइन द विल बिकॉज गोपाल वॉन्टेड टू साइन हिज विल. इट इज़ ऑल रेडी, गोपाल सेड. हिज विल वॉज रेडी देयर. आस्क माई वाइफ फॉर द डिस्पैच बॉक्स, यू मस्ट साइन एज अ विटनेस. गोपाल सेड already he had made his will, and about that his wife knew very well. He said to Dr. Raman he should ask for the dispatch box, and as a witness Dr. Raman should sign the will of Gopal. Oh, the doctor exclaimed, you are exerting yourself too much. Then Dr. Raman said to the Gopal he was taking a lot of tension there. He should not take the tension. You must be quieter. Gopal should quiet there, or he should take the rest there. He felt idiotic to be repeating it. Dr. Raman again and again repeating these lines, and that's why he felt that he was behaving like an idiot. How fine it would be, he reflected, to drop the whole business and run away somewhere without answering anybody's question. He said, how fine it would be to drop the whole business and run away somewhere without answering anybody's question. The patient clutched the doctor's wrist with his weak fingers and said, now children, you know the Gopal's condition. He was seriously ill. That's why his body was weak. But even though he tried to clutch the doctor's wrist with his weak finger and said, Ramu, is it my good fortune? It is my good fortune that you are here at this moment. Gopal said to the Dr. Raman that he was really lucky. His fortune was really good because his best friend in front of him. गोपाल ने कहा कि ये मेरी खुश नसीबी है कि ऐसे समय में तुम मेरे साथ हो. मतलब गोपाल का जो बेस्ट फ्रेंड है डॉक्टर रमन, वो उनके साथ है या वो उनके पास है। आई कैन ट्रस्ट योर वर्ड। गोपाल फुल्ली कैन ट्रस्ट ऑन डॉक्टर रमन। आई कांट लीव माई प्रॉपर्टी अनसेटल्ड। गोपाल सेड ही कुड नॉट लीव हिज प्रॉपर्टी अनसेटल्ड। दैट विल मीन endless misery for my wife and children. You know all about Subbiah and his gang. Let me sign before it too late. Tell me. Children, Gopal could not leave his property unsettled because if he leave the property unsettled, it means it created a lot of problem for Gopal's wife and Gopal's children, because he had one brother whose name was Subbiah, but his brother was not good. He had one gang, and that's why Gopal was worried there. He was thinking before before that he should sign the will in front of the Dr. Raman, and that's why Gopal was asking the truth to Dr. Raman. Yes, presently, replied the doctor. He walked off to his car, sat in the back seat, and reflected. Dr. Raman went towards his car and he sat there and he was thinking. He looked at his watch, midnight. He had seen his watch, and that time was the midnight time. If the will was to be signed, it must be done within next 2 hours or never. Then he thought, if the will to be signed, it must be done within the next 2 hours. It means it should be done within 2 hours or never. He could not be responsible for a mess. Here mess means a situation that is full of problems, because he didn't want to be responsible for any problem. He knew too well the family affairs and about those wolves, Subbiah and his gang, because he knew very well about the Gopal's wife and his children and about his brother also. But what could he do? But what he could do there that he didn't understand. यहाँ डॉक्टर रमन मतलब अपने कार के पास चले गए और कार में जाके बैठ गए और वो सोचने लगे कि वो क्या करे या क्या ना करे, क्योंकि उन्हें गोपाल की जो फैमिली थी उसके बारे में भी पता था और उनका जो भाई था वो भी कैसा है वो भी उनको पता था। इसलिए मतलब वो गोपाल से क्या कहे या उसे क्या सलाह दे, इसके बारे में वो सोच रहे थे। If he asked him to sign the will, it would virtually means a death sentence. Dr. Raman was thinking, if he said to Gopal to sign the will, so these words were very dangerous for Gopal's life, or that was really a death sentence for the Gopal, and destroy the thousandth part of a chance that patient had of survival. Survival means here a state of continuing to live. Dr. Raman was thinking, if he used these words, then these words destroy the thousandth part of a chance that the patient had of survival. मतलब डॉक्टर रमन सोचते हैं कि अगर वो गोपाल को उसकी विल साइन करने के लिए लगाते हैं तो वो जो वर्ड्स है वो उसके लिए उसकी मृत्यु का कारण बन जाते हैं, कि जब गोपाल ये बात सुनेगा तो वो वहाँ ज़िंदा नहीं रह पाएगा और जो उसकी जीने की आशा है वो उसे गवा बैठेगा। डिस्ट्रॉय द थाउजेंड पार्ट ऑफ अ चांस दैट द पेशेंट्स हैड सर्वाइवल, मतलब अभी जो गोपाल की आशा है उसकी ज़िंदा रहने की या उसके मन में जो विश्वास है कि हाँ वो ज़िंदा रह सकता है, वो उसका टूट जाएगा और वहाँ सब कुछ डिस्ट्रॉय हो जाएगा, ऐसा डॉक्टर रमन को वहाँ लगता है। ही गॉट डाउन फ्रॉम द कार एंड वेंट इन. He resumed his seat in the chair. Then he got down from his car and again he sat in his chair. The patient was staring at him appealingly. The doctor said to himself, if my word can save his life, he shall not die. Gopal was continuously watching to the Dr. Raman. Dr. Raman was thinking, if his words can save his life, he shall not die. मतलब डॉक्टर रमन खुद ही सोच रहे हैं कि अगर उनके कहे कुछ वर्ड्स गोपाल का जो जीवन है और उसकी जो लाइफ है, अगर वो बच सकता है या उसके वर्ड्स उसकी लाइफ बचा सकती है, तो गोपाल को नहीं मरना चाहिए. ही शैल नॉट डाई. द विल बी डैम्ड. हियर डैम्ड मीन्स I am not going to worry about the will. Dr. Raman was thinking. He was not worried about the will. He called Gopal, listen. This was the first time he was going to be piece of acting before a patient. Simulate a feeling. Simulate a feeling means pretend that you have a particular feeling and conceal his judgment. Children, we know very well the nature of Dr. Raman. He never tell lie in front of the patient, but this was the first time when he was telling lie in front of the patient. इससे पहले हमने देखा है कि डॉक्टर रमन कभी पेशेंट से झूठ नहीं बोल रहे थे, लेकिन उनका जो जीवन है उसमें ऐसे पहली बार होने जा रहा था कि वो पेशेंट के सामने झूठ बोलने जा रहे थे या वो कुछ अलग दिखाने की कोशिश कर रहे थे जो सच नहीं था. He stooped over the patient and said with deliberate emphasis, "Don't worry about the will now. You are going to live. Your heart is absolutely sound." At last, he opened the truth in front of the Gopal, and he said to the Gopal that he should not worry because his heart absolutely sound there. His condition was improving there. A new glow served the patient's face as he heard it. When Gopal had listened these words from Dr. Raman, his face was brightening there. He was very happy. His face was shining. He asked in a tone of relief, "Do you say so?" Then Gopal said, "You are telling like that? It comes from your lips. It must be true." Gopal said, "If you said these words or if these words come from your mouth, it means definitely like that happened there." मतलब गोपाल ये कहना चाहता है कि तुम अगर ये वर्ड्स कह रहे हो कि मैं ज़िंदा रहूँगा, मतलब मुझे कुछ नहीं होगा, तो वो डेफिनेटली बहुत साल तक वहाँ जिएगा. क्योंकि हमको पता है और गोपाल को भी पता था कि उसका जो फ्रेंड है डॉक्टर रमन, वो कभी झूठ नहीं बोलते थे. और अगर वो ये बात कह रहे हैं या वो ये वर्ड यूज़ कर रहे हैं तो मतलब ये ऐसा ही होगा या वही बात सच होगी. क्योंकि डॉक्टर रमन के जो वर्ड्स थे वो वर्ड्स मतलब भगवान के वर्ड्स है ऐसा समझा जाता था. और गोपाल इसीलिए उनके शब्दों पे बहुत विश्वास करता था और इसीलिए उसे लगा कि जो भी डॉक्टर रमन ने कहा है वही सच होगा. "Do you say so? If it comes from your lips, it must be true." The doctor said, "Quite right. You are improving every second." Dr. Raman said to the Gopal he should not worry because his condition was improving there. He should sleep there. "You must not exert yourself on any account." Dr. Raman said he should not take the tension. He should relax. "You must sleep very soundly. I will see you in the morning." Then he had given the suggestion to the Gopal for taking a rest, and he had promised to Gopal again he come back in the morning. The patient looked at him gratefully for a moment. Gopal was watching to Dr. Raman for some time, and then he closed his eyes. The doctor picked up his bag and went out, shutting the door softly behind him. When Gopal slept there, then Dr. Raman also left that place, and he was shutting the door softly behind him. On his way home, he stopped for a moment at his hospital. He didn't go directly to his house, but for some time he stayed at his hospital, called out his assistant and said, "That lovely extension case, you may expect the collapse any second now." After some time he called his assistant and he said his assistant should go that lovely extension case because he was not confident there. He knew the condition of Gopal. Whatever he had said to the Gopal, that was not correct, and that's why he was thinking that some problem could create there, and that's why he said to his assistant he should go with some injections there. Next morning he was back at Lawley Extension at 10. Then next morning came and Dr. Raman went to Gopal's house at 10 o'clock. From his car, he made a dash for the sick bed. The patient was awake and looked very well. When Dr. Raman reached to the Gopal's house, he had seen the condition of Gopal. Gopal's condition was good. The assistant reported satisfactory pulse. The assistant had given the satisfactory report to the Dr. Raman. The doctor put his tube at his heart, but Dr. Raman kept the tube at his heart and he was listening the sound for some time and told his sick man's wife, "Don't look so unhappy, lady. Your husband will live to be 90. When Dr. Raman had listened the sound, then he said to the Gopal's wife, she should not worry because her husband would live there for 90 years. डॉक्टर रमन ने जब खुद गोपाल को चेकअप किया और जब उन्होंने उसकी जो हार्ट बीट्स वो सुनी, तब उन्होंने गोपाल की वाइफ को कहा कि अभी उसे चिंता करने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है क्योंकि गोपाल अभी 90 साल तक ज़िंदा रहने वाला है. When his family listened these words, then Gopal's family was very happy there. When they were going back to the hospital, the assistant sitting beside him in the car asked, "Is he going to live, sir?" Then after some time, Dr. Raman was going to the hospital with his assistant. His assistant asked the question to Dr. Raman, "Is he going to live, sir?" मतलब उसके असिस्टेंट कहना चाहता है डॉक्टर रमन को कि सच में वो जिंदा रहने वाला है क्या? I will bet on it. I will bet on it means I am certain that he will live. Dr. Raman said yes, he was fully confident that Gopal would live for 90 years. He will live to be 90. He has turned the corner. How he has survived his attack will be a puzzle to me all my life. Dr. Raman said that attack was really a puzzle for his life, replied the doctor. In this way, children, we had completed this lesson. But through this lesson, we can understand if sometimes we say some word wrong, then it is not bad because through that words we can save the life of others. ये लेसन से हमें यही सीख मिलती है कि अगर किसी का अच्छा होता है हमारे कुछ कहने से, और अगर वो वर्ड हम कहते हैं तो वो वर्ड बुरे नहीं होते क्योंकि उसकी वजह से किसी की जान बच सकती है. डॉक्टर रमन ने जो थोड़े से वर्ड्स झूठ बोले थे, लेकिन वो जो झूठ जो किसी की जान बचाता है वो कभी बुरा नहीं हो सकता, और यही यहाँ राइटर कहना चाहते हैं. राइटर वांट टू से दिस थिंग्स इन दिस लेसन्स. So I hope you understood this lesson. Thanks and goodbye.